little rough this morning, but to be expected. A lot coming up to do. Supposed to meet with the insurance people today on the house after Hurricane Ida. Still got a lot of damage. So, no idea what time that is. I've forgotten. If I had to guess, it was something like, okay, today's the 4th, so it would be the 4th at 3. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. I'm awake now, finally. But this little video is just a test, really, of the audio. It seems I've been using the wrong microphone. I paid for this microphone, which is a Blue Yeti, stand and everything, pop filter. But I guess as it would have it, the camera has a microphone as well. Whatever. So I'm going to go back and forth and test the audio from one mic to the other. So anyway, today's the 4th. Yay. That means I forgot to pay all the bills yesterday. But whatever. I'm on it this morning. So, I mean, it's not like late payments or anything. So, normally I pay all the bills at the beginning of the month, like anywhere from the 1st through the 3rd. But the 3rd is like usually the last day that I pay them. But I know all the bills and stuff start coming due around the 5th. So, anyway, whatever. Other stuff like that I do just as habit is like changing the air conditioner filters and pouring, what is that? Vinegar, distilled vinegar down the air conditioner tubes. So that way no algae grows in there, no bugs or anything, so whatever. Keeps the lines clear. And, you know, back in the day we used to pour bleach down the tubes. Well, come to find out the bleach will actually eat away at the PVC glue. So, who knew? But whatever. In other news, okay, so this has been on my mind for a long time. So, my trust. I donated all of my assets to the trust. So, rental property, everything. Now, okay, this is going to be a little weird to some people, but whatever. Okay, I treat the trust as a business. I treat the rental property as a business. I pay myself rent. So if you think of, okay, me as a separate entity, then the trust as another entity, I still pay the trust rent. So, however, from the profit and all that I took out of crypto to do all the work on the rental property, I have been paying everything out of the trust from the profit that I took out of crypto. I have paid out for, or you know, I donated all of this to the trust. So really, it's the trust. But what I'm trying to get to is that instead of me paying rent into the trust in dollars, this is where it's going to get a little different now. Okay. My plan now is there's still enough fiat in those bank accounts, like whatever, and to handle everything. However, my share of my portion of the rent is now going to pay the trust in crypto. I'm no longer paying rent in dollars. So, separate wallet, separate everything for the trust. To be able to prove on a blockchain, my rent payments never stopped. My fiat payments, now moving forward, will. There's enough in that account to actually pay the mortgage off in full, to handle all of the expenses, to handle all the rest of the renovations, the deductible on the insurance. There's enough there that I did to also for me to go in to travel the world and do several different things. So the fiat is there. I also have the ability to move the fiat from those accounts directly into crypto if I wish. But there are a few things that need to be done. I'm not certain yet of the expenses coming up. However, this I can do. I can pay the rent now in crypto. So, today is a good day. Let's see. Today is the 4th. All the bills usually get paid on the before today. However, today's going to be a little bit of an exception. The normal payments, yeah. The crypto, like I said, I'm going to set up a separate wallet. Really, I need to learn how to set up 2 other wallets. I bought the BitFi wallet, and one has an update, the other does not. BitFi was awesome. They ended up sending me 2 BitFis. It's like, okay, cool. Sad thing is, I've yet to learn how to set them up. So, that's a must. My issue is with a lot of these wallets, like BitFi, I have not tried an EliPal yet. I have a Ledger Nano S. I don't know how the Ledger Nano X looks or works. It's just, for me, that's long-term storage where I don't intend to use it, to trade it, whatnot. It's just a socket away there. I just keep the address on my computer, and then I can just Control-C to copy and Control-V to paste direct from the exchange and go into there. So, but I need to set up at least one of those BitFis. So, anyway, a lot of other stuff happened in Pittsburgh. A lot of good things happened. I'm not sure how to say certain things just yet, so I'll leave that for another day. But had a great time, a lot of friends, bit of drinking, but you know, to some of my friends out there, I ain't done yet. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. So I I was on my best behavior. So, but anyway, I don't know. I do not know others, I would say, tolerance. But look, I'm not an alcoholic. I don't promote being an alcoholic. I do promote a good time, though. But one person in particular, I don't think he was ready. But to another friend, glad I finally got to pay you back from Las Vegas. So that was cool, dude. Paulie P. That dude rocks, yo. I mean, in Vegas. All right. My intentions were to actually end this video, but whatever. I'll give y'all a little backstage info. So, when I went to Vegas to the Litecoin Summit, right? My bank here locally in New Orleans decided for my protection that they were going to cut off my credit card. I forget, was it the credit card or the debit card that I had? I forget. Well, I still have the credit card. I didn't cancel it, but yet I still don't know. I know I shut down the checking account. It had to have been the checking account, not the credit card, because I had like $5,000 in that account when I went to Vegas. Yeah, because I withdrew. I wanted to withdraw the cash out of that account. All right. So they cut off my debit card because they noticed a charge, and my normal charges are like around New Orleans, whatnot. And then all of a sudden, I didn't make any charges on this debit card for like, I don't know, almost a month. And then I end up in Las Vegas, and I'm at the Cosmopolitan, and I tried to pay the room and that sort of stuff at the Cosmopolitan, which was pricey as all heck. I mean, it really was. I had no idea everybody was just doing other hotels in the area and then coming to the Cosmopolitan. I was just like, oh, cool, it's all in one spot. I'll just stay at the Cosmo. So, anyway, yeah, they cut off my card, and I was stuck because my intentions were to use that card while in Las Vegas. Anyway, dude, Pauly P stepped up for me. This dude bought me like 5 drinks, at a minimum 5 drinks. It was like 2 days where I had no funds left in that checking account. I wasn't going to have other funds to be able to transfer until like the 3rd day I was there, which ended up happening, and that was cool. So by that time, I think it was something like I made a payment on a credit card, and then those funds wouldn't clear that credit card until like the 3rd day or something like that. Funny how things just work out, isn't it? But yeah, dude, Pauly P, he stepped up, helped me out. And then there were other people there. Brother David, he passed. I would say a year and a half ago, maybe. Wasn't long after the Litecoin Summit he passed, but that was a sad day. That was a good man. He was a crypto chaplain. So I a bit quirky at times, but a good man. Anyway, look, Pauly P, that dude rocks, yo. But no, Brother David, he was in a wheelchair, so permanent wheelchair. It wasn't like you could take him out of the wheelchair and set him in and put the wheelchair in the trunk. Wasn't like that. So while we were in Vegas, I went to the concierge because we couldn't find a Lyft or an Uber or anybody that could accept a wheelchair in his case. So I went to the concierge, and it turns out that there was only like one in all of Las Vegas. Like a bus, really. It was a van, but it was wheelchair accessible, so that way it had a ramp in the back, and he could be wheeled in and locked down. So that was super cool. I'm glad I had the ability to do that for him. So that way he could come with us and do everything with us, because there were several of us in the van. It was like, let's see, there was me, Pauly, Blind Dave, well, yeah, me. Who else was there? The professor from Mitch and the professor. Professor was there. Trick was there. Trick with the seed cards. That was cool. That dude's a trip. Everybody there was a trip, man. It really was. Who else was there? I think one other person. I can see you, but I don't remember your name. Some sort of a spiritual person. I don't know. I can't. Good morning. Very spiritual person. Special soul. So, you know who you are. Thinking of all the food that y'all got me at the after party. Who was that by? Divi, the Divi project. Now, I don't know enough about Divi. I did not invest in Divi. I still have more questions. But I have met like the dude from Costa Rica. Like I forget the guy's name from Costa Rica, but the Nick Saponaro, something like that. It was his after party, and it was really cool. Everyone was there. Food, drinks, it was wild. Well, I'll say it this way. I left before it got wild. It could have been really wild. So, what happens in Dallas stays in Dallas. But anyway, I know I've rambled on for too long, and I need to start getting stuff together, for insurance and paid bills, and then I got to create another wallet because now I'm going to pay in crypto. So, thing is, do I pay